listen to this real talk. So some nights I step, and all I ever think about is how this life ain't fair. So some nights I step, and all I ever think about is how this life ain't fair.
Yo, welcome to the Feel the Breeze podcast today. Today we have a special guest for y'all. Today's guest is Jamar. He's an ODU alumni, Charlottesville, Virginia representative. He has his own clothing line called Dream. How we met is we met from a close friend by the name of Raekwon. Shout out to Raekwon. They were roommates at ODU. Was it your junior year or sophomore?
It was my junior.
Junior year. Okay, junior year. Y'all was living at Dominion, right? Yeah, Dominion, yeah. So you said what?
That used to be the spot. I stayed there, I stayed there my last 3 years. I never left.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was our own home. But you know,
at the gym, bro.
That's crazy. So how we met was Raekwon had an intramural game, told me to pull up, come watch him. And then they had a game, and then this dude Jamar, he was killing. I'm talking about pulling up from three, stealing the ball. I'm like, yo, this dude nice. And then I was like, yo, I gotta go on Twitter, shout him out. I shot him out on Twitter. And I forgot what you said after that, but then after that, we just built a relationship after that. And then the next thing you know, we ended up being roommates the next year at Dominion again. So we ended up being roommates, and it was, built a relationship after that. So we have our today's guest, Jamar. Welcome to the podcast, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for letting me be here. Definitely appreciate the opportunity.
No problem, man. Just want to give you your roses and everything like that. So we're going to start off, like I said, you from Charlottesville, Virginia. Tell the fans about Charlottesville, Virginia that don't know about it.
I mean, I feel like it's just a complete side that they don't know. Like when you talk about Charlottesville, it's kind of like a social divide, you feel me? So when you hear about it, you might hear about UVA, stuff like that, but they never really talk about the inner city and what we got going on in the inner city. So, I mean, it's different. It's more like a town, I wouldn't even really consider it a city. You feel me? I don't think it's big enough for that. So it's like everybody knows everybody. Kind of like a close knit place in a sense.
Word, yeah. When I think of Charlottesville, all I think is about UVA. Like I don't know about the inner city, the hoods and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's the side you got to get out. You know what I'm saying? You come out here with me, I'll show you around.
Word, yeah.
I'll show you everywhere. But they don't have too much going on for people to do, you feel me? So it's like everybody out here, you kind of got to make your own fun. So you just got people hanging out. Parks might be lit. Might just be some people chilling at the corner store. Might be a cookout, you feel me?
Yeah, like a typical regular hood, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't nothing too much going on. We don't have no nightlife like that. We got bars, we don't even got a club.
Yeah, exactly.
a lot of house parties and shit.
Word, yeah.
Stay in the house parties, the rent parties, all that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you used to tell me stories about, how, you used to go to all the UVA parties and all this type of stuff. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
We used to go up there. We probably started going up there freshman year of high school.
That's crazy.
I would say it's a party place.
Word.
Honestly. We ain't got no clubs.
No clubs,
so
okay. That's crazy. So do you have like any favorite memories like growing up in Charlottesville?
Man, bro, I got so many, honestly, just like, those neighborhood memories, neighborhood friends. We had this spot called the Armory. You could go down there and play ball till 2-3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night. They might have a lock-in where you stay to the next day. Being at drink 24 hours playing ball.
Dang.
Just frying bacon and shit in the kitchen, making us breakfast, just stuff like that. my crib was the Boys and Girls Club for real. That's what my mom would call it.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Record at the crib, so everybody come here. I had the gloves. Everybody come in. We would box. We would play ball. All that.
Word. Yeah. My thing was like Boys and Girls Club. I used to stay there all the time. Like I ain't never want to leave.
I can't even forget the club. We used to call it the club. We didn't even call it the Boys and Girls to the club. Like, where? Girls Club. Yeah. Them
Exactly.
Wow, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I went there with my brothers, my cousins. That's really where I met, most people that I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
My brother used to take me there when I was too young to even go. He'd just take me there with him. So
yeah.
That's really where I met most of the people I know.
Yeah, exactly. Like once you hang out with your older brother, you want to hang out with everybody and his friends and stuff. That's how it be.
Yeah. So we 9 years apart, so I was young. I was a little.
Yeah. So and is it like, I like to travel and stuff, man. Do you have like any good recommendations for like food places to go to in Charlottesville?
Man, RIP GoCo. That's why I would have told you to go. That used to be the spot. That was a little fried chicken spot across the street from the crib or whatever. But they don't even have it no more, bro. But I'm big on the back on. You gotta go to Royalty Eats. It's right on Cherry Ave. Shout out to Keisha. You gotta go get the fried fish special.
Okay. Coming up in Charlottesville, did you play like any sports in high school?
Yeah, man. In high school, I only played ball. I didn't play any other sports in high school. I used to play. I played football up until like 8th grade. I played baseball probably to like 5th grade, 6th grade, something like that. I ran track in middle school. But in high school, I just played ball. I played varsity, sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Word. That's what's up, man.
Shout out to the Tunnel Boys, man. That's what we used to call ourselves.
The Tunnel Boys.
We had a squad. Bro. We had a squad.
Did y'all ever go to the States?
Nah, sophomore year, yeah, teammate states. Not junior or senior year, but junior year, we had a really good season. We lost in regionals. So, but yeah, man, we had a squad. I used to get it in on the court once upon a time.
That's how it be, man.
Oh, when I get out there,
bro, my knees is done, bro. I swear.
I fucked my knee up in last summer playing. Everybody at the park kept telling me I had it. I feel that shit.
Man, I can't do it no more, bro. Like I swear, I'm probably good for like 1 or 2 games. I'm good. Like my knees, all them AAU games is finally catching up to me, man. Like, bro, my knees be shot. So position wise, you just play strictly point guard?
Yeah, I played point guard. I ran the 2 too though. Like sometimes I would run the 2, but point guard was what I'm saying. Most of the time I had a dude that I played beside in high school, Rock. Sometimes I'll let him play the 1 and I might play the 2. But yeah, the 1 preferably just to control the tempo. Like that's my thing.
Word, yeah. Did you have like a basketball player that you like idolize as like, with your style of play?
Hell yeah. I'm from Virginia.
Okay. AI.
You used to have the braids and all of that, bro. I really thought I was this nigga at once upon a time. Couldn't tell you that. I had the jersey, had the shorts, had the shoes, finger bands. He bought out the finger bands.
Yeah, exactly, man. I would say AI, he was a good, like representative for us and everything like that. And I think Michael Vick as well. Like once Michael Vick hit the scene, it was crazy. Like everybody wanted to be Vick, had a braids.
Bro, you remember when you used to play somebody in man and they'd be like, nah, you can't.
Bro, he was 99, bro.
Exactly.
Like it was like, nah, you can't use the Falcons. Nah, that's cheating. But Yeah, I would say like coming up for me, it was have you heard of Percy Harvin?
Um, who did he play for?
He played for Florida, and then he went to the Vikings. Uh, who else? The Bills. He was a wide receiver. He was like a streaky wide receiver.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
for
having
me.
on Street.
Yeah. Percy Harvin, he was coming up. He was like a big time high school football player. Then he went to Florida, University of Florida, and I've just been like a fan ever since. So it was like AI for me, and then him, probably like the most people I kind of like idolized for real like that.
Percy that way.
Yeah, Percy from Virginia Beach. Yeah, he went to a high school called Lansdowne.
Oh, yeah. He played for the Seahawks too, right?
Yeah. Seahawks too. Yeah. He was like he was big like from where I'm from. He was like a superstar.
Man,
like it was crazy.
That's where athletes come from, bro. For real, the 7'5".
Yeah,
7'5".
man.
God, I ain't gonna lie, but smack.
Yeah, it's this whole bit debate on like who had the best athletes. They be like 7'5", 804 or whatever area code.
I'm gonna have to give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about nationally recognized.
Mm-hmm.
804. I mean Virginia. Period.
We got some hitters. Did anybody come out like from where you from? Like made it big? Like not just basketball, just probably like football, baseball.
Man, my boy Rashad, I grew up with. He got him a Super Bowl ring. He played with the Eagles.
Oh yeah. I be seeing you like posting stuff.
Yeah. He my brother's little cousin too. Yeah,
Word. So he went to high school in Charlottesville.
He went to high school with me.
Oh, word.
With me, yeah. My whole life. We went to school together.
That's crazy. What college did you go to?
He went to JMU. He got a state title with them the year before he got the Super Bowl ring.
Oh, that's crazy. Dang, he going. So he played wide receiver, right?
Yeah, and then we got some old talent. And then it's another dude it's a few people around here. You know what I'm saying? He making a little bit of noise, but him, that shit was just crazy. Go and watch him, see him play like I used to always say he was gonna play in the league. Like watch
that's
him
crazy.
School, he was dirty. They put him at quarterback. He played running back like most of his career, and then they put him at quarterback senior year. But he had more yards than any running back in the district.
That's crazy, bro. Man, shout out to him, man. Shoot, chasing dreams out of Charlottesville. Don't get better than that.
Facts. Not a lot of people leave, bro. Tell you that.
Yeah, that's a lot of places, man. You just wish the best for people, and hopefully they got a good support system to push them through and get where they need to go. As far as basketball, did you get like any offers to play like collegiately?
I could have played at Emory and Henry. It was D3. You feel me?
Oh yeah, that jump way out there.
Yeah, it was way out. I ain't, bro. Like they would have gave me, I could have got the academic scholarship as D3. You don't get an athletic scholarship for real. So yeah, I wasn't really trying to do that. I went toward the school. I wasn't feeling the school for real.
Oh yeah.
We got pulled over on the way out there. I'm like, man,
hold on, y'all got pulled over.
Yeah, we were just for speeding though. But
man, that's why. Yeah, that's a bad start. You were just going for a visit.
Yeah, I was going for a visit, bro.
That's crazy. Going for a visit and getting pulled over. That's a wild story. Oh man, but Emory Henry was the only one.
Yeah, bro, that was it. Ain't even gonna lie. I played myself with the hooping though, bro. I feel like my last year in high school, I don't know.
You just like ain't put it like you just felt like you didn't really put in too much work.
Right. You know, like I put the work in at
Mm-hmm.
one point, and I just kind of stopped. I fell off. I had so much other stuff, like so much other shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it be.
It is what it is.
That's how it be, man.
That dream changed sometimes. You feel me?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it hit you once after you graduate. You're like, yo, what am I gonna do? Like,
because I was like, man, I could go. I was thinking about I could go. I could play here or whatever, but I'm gonna still be paying some bread to go here.
exactly.
I had been to ODU I had been to ODU probably 4 times before I even started going there, like 4 or 5 times.
Like parties?
Nah, I went down there. I did go to the 2 Chainz and Meek Mill. Shit.
Oh, okay.
I was a senior in high school. That shit was wild, bro. That was a crazy weekend. I went down there that time. I went down there in high school twice to tour. And like I went sophomore year and junior year. And then I went to orientation. Whatever. Both of them.
Word. So like
I was sold on ODU. I had went a few different places.
Word. Like what other schools did you go to?
Man, all of them, bro. I had went to JMU, GMU, University of Richmond, you name it.
Everyone.
We went to a bunch of different places, yo. We went to Howard.
Dang.
Yeah, we went to VCU. Like I wanted to go to VCU, but they ain't really had like a campus. ODU kind of had like a campus.
ODU
was, bro.
Bro, that's bro. What turned me off?
We got SRC popping.
Yeah, what turned me off from VCU was the whole walking thing, bro. I went on a visit. The lady was like, the dorm was way down there and the class is way down on the other side. She was like, you're going to have to catch the mini bus jump or walk or bike to class every day. I'm like, oh, nah, I'm good. I'm about to pay ODU.
Yo, they ain't had no campus, bro.
I'm like, yo, that's what turned me off from VCU. I could have chose VCU, but it was like, I'm not about to be doing all that walking. Where ODU, what I like from ODU was the big old circle. It was big enough for me. Like it wasn't small, but it was just big enough for me where I can walk and it'll still be a good like distance. Like,
man, I used to be stroking at ODU. One side of campus all the way to the other.
Definitely. Like what? So basically, what turned you on to ODU? Like, what made you decide ODU?
Bro, I like the campus, the atmosphere, and it's close to the water. I just like being by the water for some reason. Just the whole vibe. It was different. I had to get away from here. Like I ain't even applied to UVA.
Oh shoot.
Something different. I was thinking VCU, but I ain't really had a campus. And ODU made the most sense financially because I was getting scholarships and shit. So I was trying to take that into account too. I'm like shit, if I could get a scholarship and go somewhere with tuition cheaper, like VCU is more.
Oh yeah. That's how I went to community college first. I went to TCC first. Cause I honestly like after high school, I still ain't know what I wanted to do. But I figure, you said what?
So what TCC at?
Tidewater Community College. It's right there in downtown Norfolk. Like they don't got no campus. It's like you probably walk past TCC a lot of times. You probably just ain't even know it. It's like on that whole strip where all the pizzas and eatery stuff in downtown. They don't got no campus. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead, go to TCC after high school because I still ain't know what I wanted to do. And I found out ODU had a sports management program. I was like, what? You can go to school for sports? Like, that's dope. Then I was like, yo, I'm about to just bust my tail, get this 3PO.
Yeah, that was another reason, because I was like, they had sport management, like reality is set in, and it's like you're not gonna play a sport. But I was working.
Mm-hmm.
I saw sport management because at first I was gonna do business. I
Word.
really wanted to do sports, and I wanted to work in the NBA. And I made that shit happen. That was lit.
Word. Yeah. How was that? Like, man, like how did you so what, you just applied and then you knew somebody that knew somebody?
Nah, bro, I applied to 13 positions. Ended up getting the one that I actually wanted.
That's
The thing about it. I was just, I just went on there and I was applying for everything.
yeah, that's how I was, man. I was just after college. Now I wish I would have knew better, it's you just gotta put in the work with like experience and stuff. See, I was working like part-time, full-time. So it's like I really had time to do interns and all that stuff. And then by the time I graduated, I already had a little bit of experience. So I probably wish I would have went in with more experience. It probably been like a different situation, but everything happened for a reason. So what was your position at the Charlotte Hornets?
I worked in corporate partnerships, so I worked with sponsorships, like helping develop sales decks or something like that. Doing all the game day activations, and we did some community outreach. Like we were in the department. So I did a little bit of everything, honestly. A lot of back and forth, walking all the way around that arena. It was a good experience though. Like I helped coordinate player appearances, like when they would go different places. Like I do the autograph sign and I take the balls, get Kimber to sign all low.
Dang.
Just me and him.
What? So hold on, like you and Kimber was chilling?
Yeah, just me and him. He just signing the balls. But you gotta play it cool and professional.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, autograph. It's just like, what's up? Like some of them, they probably don't even want to talk. They just want to get that shit over.
Exactly.
Yeah, we ain't say too many words to each other, but we just in the same room, me and each other. We just signing the balls, and then I go give them away to some of the kids.
So like, did you like doing like the job? That was an intern, right?
Yeah, bro, I loved it. Like I feel like I got a lot of experience. I was trying to get a job with them. That didn't work out. But I had a great experience. I got some good recommendations and stuff like that.
Or so after the intern, like what did you do after that?
Man, after the internship, just picked up some part-time jobs to stay out Charlotte. And that was it. And just kept doing that and finally got something full-time after a while. But bro, that whole after graduating process,
bro, it's rough, bro. I believe in post graduation depression, bro. I really believe it. I didn't believe in it at first until it hit me.
I felt like I did everything I needed to do, bro. I went to school. I worked the internship like the whole time. Feel me? Then I did the internship after school, and then everywhere was like, you need 2 years of experience,
bro.
Yeah, everything you can go to school and get the degree. You ain't got no job on it. It was rough though, bro. Like not even lying.
It was.
I was down bad out there. You feel me? Cause I won't at the crib.
Word. Yeah, cause you didn't have any family or friends out there, right?
I had a couple of people out there that I knew, like not close family. Really. Yeah. It was ugly for a little minute, bro. But just had to stick with it.
Yeah, that's how I be, man. I really believe in that post-grad depression. Just like, bro, I went to school for 4 years. So you telling me after 4 years, I got to do an internship.
Same job I could have got. After I'm like,
bro, I could have been done this in high school, bro. Like,
I had to just keep applying, you know.
mm-hmm.
You just gotta keep applying yourself and stay consistent. Cause I was applying for bad jobs. I started applying for sales. You see, I got out of sports. I had to get out of sports. They weren't paying me for my internship,
Bro.
And they weren't really paying level anyway.
Yeah, man, I wish people would have told me like sports don't really pay that much, man, because I would have probably chose a different major. Like I was so brainwashed, like sports, NBA team. I'm pretty sure everybody get paid, a good amount of money. So I'm like, shoot, I'm about to work for an NBA team, get paid, and be good.
Depending on who you're working for too, though.
Yeah.
It depends on who you're working for. Because you can get in sales maybe with a good team. Even what I was doing, if I could have got a job, I would have made decent money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but just me personally.
Sponsorships. Yeah,
it was just me personally, man. I went to this little ticket selling thing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was just like, you just literally at the desk all day, every day. And like, I need to like be on the court interacting with people. Like it wasn't my type of speed. Like I was just like, ticket sellings ain't going to be my thing.
Like what I did then.
Or just interacting with people, right?
Yeah. Like, yeah, with the people, with the players, I got to do it all. They had me taking pictures at one point. You think I'm a photographer?
Oh, shoot.
But I had a nice... So I did it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, we're going to talk a little bit about Dream, man. So, I did my research. I, scrolled through your Instagram and it said like, if I'm correct, it had like April 21st. 2016, you posted like you were just selling hats at first. Tell the fans, how did you come about with Dream, and did it just start off with just hats at first or something else?
Yeah, the hats was the first release. That was the first thing that we had did. That was the That was with the Velcro in the back.
Oh, okay.
I hate those hats. I did not like those hats for real, man. But yeah, that was the first release. Then it was some T-shirts. It started. Me and one of my friends, we had sat down, and I'd already came up with the name, the acronym, everything I wanted it to be, and I wanted it to like incorporate a rocket somehow. And it was just like, and we figured out the rocket could look just like an A, and that was the first thing. And then I had got with Amir. You remember Amir, right?
Yeah.
Dominion. Yeah. He just brought it to life. So he actually drew it. I'm like, man, we need to get these hats. I took them down the military circle to the mall. The little Indian dude in there. And I stitched them for. But yeah, man, I still got one of them hats though.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you got to though. It's just a start. You like, dang. We look at it like, dang, I came for nothing. Like you just look at the junk, like, dang.
I be looking at the growth. Like, what was I thinking on some things? But trial and error.
Yeah, it's all about a business, man.
You peeped how I rebranded last year. I got the new logo.
Yeah, you gotta keep reinventing yourself with the business. So how did you come up with the name Dream?
Honestly, bro, I was sitting in Dominion. This was sophomore year. Yeah. I was just laying down, literally in a daydream. I was thinking about starting a clothing line, whatever. I had just started getting the idea, and I thought of the name Dream. And I'm like, nah, that's basic. You can't just call it Dream. I could turn it to an acronym. I was like, yo, I'm creative. I could do it. And I just sat there for a minute. sat there for a minute thinking about an acronym for it, then I came up with it. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna rock with that.
Word, man, that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, it's clever, you know, especially with the rocket as the A, as you clever. And I remember, for me personally about the brand, I remember one day we was in the inn and you were just like spray painting the hats and stuff, and you know, trial and error. You was doing something with the spray paint or with the hats, I think. And I was like, you know, what you doing with those hats? And I forgot what you said. And you was like, man, that's my clothing line. I was like, oh, snap. And then you showed me the hat and junk. And I was like, yo, this is dope. Let me buy one of them janks. I cashed out you immediately and bought one of them junks. And I was like, yeah, I forgot. Matter of fact, it's this junk, I think. Yeah, I think it's this junk I got on right now. And he gave me this junk.
Uh-huh. That was a Black History Month.
Yeah.
Who drew that? Amir didn't do that one. This shorty named Michelle. She took the I think Radford somewhere. She did that one.
Word. So it's a mirror. So who on your team? Like it's a mirror and then it's another girl, or just you and the mirror?
Honestly, I just be working with me and him, you know, besides my manufacturers and my business. But as far as my artwork, he does all of my artwork for the most part.
Okay.
That logo, the only one he didn't do.
You know, what influenced you to continue to stick with, you know, the clothing brand? Like, was it the money, or is it like your circle or somebody that, you know, gave you inspiration?
Honestly, bro, it's just when I start something, I never like to quit. So I stuck with it. It had nothing to do with the money because I wasn't making none of that. It had nothing to do with that. It was just the grind, bro, and the motivation and wanting to stick with it and not give up. Like I saw potential in it, you know. Like if you stay consistent with it, you got no choice but to tap in, you know.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, so, you know, you said it wasn't the money, but like, when did you start like realizing like, dang, I'm starting to make money in this thing? Like,
honestly, bro, it was more, I probably started to see a profit after, I'm going on year 5, year 3, maybe 4.
mm-hmm.
But I don't get it twisted. I done took some L's.
L's, yeah.
Like some big L's. You might see the wins and the good parts, but you don't see the ugly. I have took some losses. I have done releases that have not done well. You know, it's just I didn't have anybody to really mentor me in this. You know, I say the good thing now about everybody that's starting clothing lines is they probably know somebody that's doing it or has done it, so they get to see it. I didn't really have that.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Picking the wrong vendors. I done order some stuff like adult sizes from China. Come like it's supposed to fit on a little kid or something.
oh man, oh yeah, because I'm pretty sure adult sizes are different in China from here.
Definitely. It's like it's a gamble, sure. But you know, I don't learn my lessons. I've got to travel with the brand. That's probably my favorite thing. It's just really having it in different places.
Mm-hmm. So, like you said you don't have you didn't have a mentor, you know, a couple of years ago back, but do you have one now?
I wouldn't say a mentor, but I have good friends that, you know, have clothing lines also. And we always discuss ideas in politics, you know.
So do you have like, what is the process like of creating an idea for the brand?
Man, mind racking.
Mind racking.
It's just like Yeah, I'm such an indecisive person at times, so it's so hard to come up with something that I want to actually go with. But you know, that's where Amir, he might come in sometimes and try and bring it to life. A lot of times I know exactly what I want it to look like. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I don't draw, but I can give the most specific detail. But yeah, bro, it's crazy trying to come up with an idea for it. Like I wanna make sure I like it. I want everybody else to like it. You know.
So other than like your designer person, do you go to someone else with the idea, like your friend or somebody else?
Yeah, my brother. A lot of times, my brother got a clothing line. My boy, Biggs, he got a clothing line too. So I might go to them for advice. You know, some of them might ask me something, but yeah, my brother is a creative genius. So I definitely try to go to him for ideas a lot of times.
Or what is his clothing brand? What's the name of his?
OWV, O'Shea Woodhouse Visuals. Yeah, so yeah, I go follow that OWV clothing. Grab that black on.
Where is his like based out he's in like in Charlottesville too, or a different state?
Nah, he stay out in Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Word.
So,
Um,
I mean, I get inspiration to create from so many different things, bro. You know, that's the beauty about it. It's like from the most basic, you know, from the most basic things, you just gotta open your eyes and see it. But it's inspiration all around you. Shit might be nature. You never know.
mhm.
Like, you find about everything.
Yeah, I feel you. That what do you think like your best ideas so far? Like with coming up with the brand, like I would say like you would say that I would say probably like a sweater or joggers or what you think was the best idea so far.
Man, the thing I really like, I did like this unitard, like this one piece for women, and it was like it had the combat straps on the shoulders or whatever, and it was like.
So do you have like a typical goal for the brand?
Honestly, bro, I just really want to expand, just take it other places, plant seeds here and there with it, and yeah, hopefully I can get the brand to take off a little bit more. One of my big goals for myself this year was to increase my production, so it's just getting more of everything, just expanding. I feel like I need a little bit more reach with it. I've done well though, like I've traveled with the brand, went a bunch of different places. I went to DR, I've been to Houston to do some stuff, so just going places and networking.
Okay, cool. And how did you like that? Like just going overseas and networking?
Man, that experience was crazy, bro. I can't even really explain it. Just imagine going to a different country by yourself. But going for work, like going for a reason, but I just had to meet everybody when I got there. As soon as we got there, everybody kind of just clicked and wanted to work. Everybody had their own little thing they had going on, whether it was creative directing, photography, design, videography, cinematography. There's a bunch of different people there, like all for the same reason, really just to network and create content. So yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
Good time, met some good people, met some great friends, that I still keep in contact with frequently. So yeah, man, I was definitely happy I got to go. That was a good experience.
Yeah, I see on social media you was having a good time.
Yeah, bro. I was living it up.
Word. So I see that you.
that was the time. That was when I was like, I needed to stick with that for real. And that was 3 years. So yeah, year 3. When you asked me that question earlier, like when did you see? When did you see? That was the turning point for it. Definitely.
So you would say the trip was a turning point for, you know, sticking with it.
Yeah.
Word. So, you know, lastly but not least, you know, I see you do a lot of charity work. You know, tell the fans, you know, what you do for charity with the brand and everything like that.
Oh man, I got a team. Shout out to the team and everybody that helped me put it together every year. But bro, it's everybody coming together for a good cause, you know, and to do for the greater good. I'm just thankful that we're able to do it each year. It's like I never can take all the credits, you know, because I got so many people that actually support it, you know, whether it's financially, verbally, the people that help me with the logistics with the event and all of that. So yeah, it's great to be able to do it, bro. We going on year 5.
Wow, man, that's amazing, man. That's a lot of the charity stuff. Pretty sure it's not easy.
Yeah. Nah, it's not easy, you know. It's always, you know, it's a lot to keep up with, but it's worth it, you know. It's a good feeling to be able to do it. So I feel like if you know, I enjoy having a platform to be able to pull the people together to do it, but it definitely wouldn't be possible without them. So shout out to all the other people. You know, it's just I can't even name. You know, I can't name everybody, but I do it with my boy Bert. Shout out to Dream and Diamonds, my boy Bert with the clothing line. But me and him came together in 2017 and thought about it. Like he pretty much pitched the idea to me, and it was, you know, I wanted to have a block party, and he was like, we should incorporate our brands in it. So we did the pop-up shop with the kickball game, and that's what started it all. And then we seen how many people came out. He was like, yeah, we need to do he was like, we should do a backpack giveaway. And we did that the very next month. So that summer started in 2017.
Or yeah, I mean, so what's the names of the charities that you're doing right now?
We just do our annual back to school drive each year. And then we do our annual toy drive.
Okay.
So this year we just did the 4th annual toy drive. This will be year 4 for the back to school too.
Okay, and like,
no, this will be year.
What year would it be?
Yeah, it'll be year 5.
Year 5.
Yeah, this will be the 5th year. It's crazy. It don't even seem like that long, bro. Man, I never imagined it would get to where it's at now. I'm not even gonna lie. As far as the support that we receive from people and just the donors, it's amazing. And we got the same people that donate each year for the most part.
Word, man, that's what's up, man. Is there any way people could still donate even when it's, you know, not what can I say, not in effect during this time right now?
I mean, you could come shop Dream Clothing. Because you know, I like to put I like to put my own efforts into it too, you know. So you supporting me helps me support that.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, so yeah, it's definitely dependent upon the support, which I receive a lot of, bro, and I'm very grateful, you know, for that. So.
Word. But you know, this is the end of the podcast, man, and we like to do like shout outs. So is there like any brand or somebody that, you know, anybody that influenced you to do this brand, or somebody you just want to shout out for this moment?
Not really brands that influence me, but yes, like I said, shout out to Big Bro Clothing Line, OWV. Shout out my boy Biggs, Evil Apparel, EVOL. My boy Danny, the usual suspects. Rob Dreaming Diamonds. Yes, man, it's a few people in it. You know what I'm saying? That I'm cool with. I feel like it's enough for everybody to eat. You know, so I support it all. It's black. If it's black owned, I'm supporting it. But you gotta have that customer service too, though.
Yeah. That's the main key. That customer service. It's crazy. Customer service,
for real.
Definitely, man. But man, thank you for coming to the podcast, man. It was a great interview. Man, I wanted to give you a roses, man, especially with the clothing brand. And I see what you do with the charity stuff. So I just want to give you your roses, man.
Nah, I appreciate that for real, bro. That's love, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. I'm gonna be looking for podcast number 2.
Word, yeah. And we're gonna put it out there.
You got any ideas of people you gonna interview?
I got some people that who we graduated with that still doing their thing and everything with their own brand and everything like that. Yeah, so
man. That's the thing. It's like I met a lot of people at ODU, and it's like everybody doing their thing, bro. It's definitely good to see.
Yeah, like I feel like some of the people that I met in sports management, we ain't working in sports no more for real. It's like it's kind of hard. Like
nobody that I know of. It is. But it's cutthroat. People understand. That sports world is different, man. Yeah, bro. I was chasing a job in sports. I was fucked up.
Man.
Charlotte, I'm like, man, I can't do this. I gotta chase some shit that's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
You feel me? I gotta be able to live, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I was doing with the coaching, man, it was like I had to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. Like it was just like, bro, I can't keep doing this.
You feel me? And I wasn't even making the bread with the Hornets, but don't get me wrong, I was very thankful for just the experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now I'm just taking a risk with this podcast, and like me and my homeboy, we thinking about starting a little chapstick brand, something low risk. So something just came to mind. I was like, man,
whatever idea you got, bro, you put the work and the effort behind it. We can make some shit shake.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like, man, at this point, I'm trying to be a business owner, start my own thing, man. Like you are inspiration to me, like trying to get my own thing started. So it's like I got to do something.
You ever need something, you already know. I got you. I get it. See, that's one thing about me. Anything I done learned in this shit, I share the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that won't, but if I know it, you know it.
Exactly. Yeah, man, but it's a wrap up, man. Appreciated you taking a risk for the first interview, so I really appreciate it, bro.
So some nights I step, and all I ever think about is how this life ain't fair.